Hey guys, welcome to a game called Duels. This is an epic action fighting RPG game. It is a game that I have been playing a ton of, and if you play the game, you know that I do because you can't get to level 67 unless you really play a lot. This is a mobile game. It's one of my favorite mobile games currently. You guys know that every now and then I like to bring you a mobile game on the channel that I'm really enjoying. I like to have a lot of variety content on the channel every now and then, and so playing a mobile game is always good for that. So this is one of my favorite mobile games currently that I play. It's called Duels. Like I said, you can find it in the App Store. There's a link to it in the description below. This video is actually sponsored by Media, which is the company who makes the game. And basically, I just decided to work with them to make a video showcasing the game since I'm enjoying it so much, and they hooked me up with a ton of different chests, which you'll see later in the video what those are and what you can get from them, because they are actually pretty insane. Now in the game there's a whole bunch of different things, and there's different things that you can do. There's a whole campaign which you can work your way through, and there's more coming soon, and all of these different levels have an objective, like something that you fight, and then you get rewards from them every now and then, and you can get some pretty good chests and stuff all the way at the very end of the campaign. And there's a lot of tricks and things to the game, like not doing the campaign until you're higher level, so that way you can get like really good chests and stuff. Okay, so there are these things called loot fights down here in the bottom right hand corner, and these things have different opponents that you can battle. And for example, this guy is actually a pretty decent guy to fight, but you can see on the left hand side those are all my stats, and those stats are a little bit better than his stats. And so I have, you know, higher crit damage bonus, crit chance bonus, dodge chance, and so the chances of me beating this guy, even though he's got a little bit higher HP than me, is actually pretty decent. And so let's fight him, and you guys can see for yourself what it's like. Now the thing with this game is that there is a lot of RNG involved, and so I have different weapons, different items, different armor and stuff with different abilities, and we both have different stats. Now just because I have higher dodge chance might not mean that I'm going to beat this guy. He might hit me all the time, and my dodge might not ever kick in, and his might be kicking in constantly. And so essentially I could have better stats and still lose to this guy. I do have two things of high heal, which essentially will allow me to heal myself for a lot of HP over time. But if he heals at more of an opportune time, or he's getting crit bonus damage or something like that, you know, the chances of me winning could totally be, it's totally random. I could totally get screwed over. And sometimes you play this game and you're like, this is awesome, it's going well. Sometimes you're like, you know, pretty upset and things like that. But needless to say, you may or may not have that happen. Then there are also boss fights now, which are a new thing, and this is Krampus, and he's actually pretty insane when you play against him just by yourself. If you play against him in a clan battle, he actually, and it's a lot easier to defeat him. You can do way more damage, and it's totally based on resistance, and so the more resistance you have, the better you can do. But basically, when you play by yourself, play against him solo, he just whoops your butt, and you can only do a little bit of damage, whereas in clan battle or something you can do like 55,000 damage or something. So loot fight lets you get chests and keys, which keys are used for a different thing. Loot fight chests can be, you can get the basic one, you can get the silver one, or you can get gold, which gold has got the better stuff, obviously. And then there are also things like the championship. Now, the championship will have essentially a bunch of different people in it, and you can go through and battle each individual person. In this bracket that I'm in right now, I can get a chest and I can increase my league, which I'm actually at the top league. And so if I stay in this league, I'm actually going to get booted down to the one lower, and then I'll have to get back to this one. This is the highest one. And so all these different people in here, like this guy right here, and another executioner clanmate is also battling for the top spot. And the top spot is a mythical chest, which a mythical is the best stuff that you can get. And I have some chest opening later in the video, and I got some insane mythical stuff that is really good. Actually, you know what? Let's go to that right now, and then we can come back to this and talk a little bit more about this after we open these chests. Let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's open some of these chests. We got a gold chest, which can contain a legendary item. These chests are mainly, oh, there we go. We got a legendary item right there. Heroic pants, which could be good for some resistance. Then we also have another chest. Let's go ahead and open that one. And just some basic items that we can use to break down to level, which should be pretty nice. The higher the level, the better the gear that you're going to wind up getting. And I think I have 5 of these. And there's 3 items in each. And last one. Alright, so these are special chests, which can contain some really good stuff. And so it's all pretty much about luck here. So let's just hope that we get something good. So we got a decent shield, a level 55. We got some block chance, some dodge chance, which I have a really good one already. I'll show you. Let's open another one. Okay, we got a heroic helmet. So this could be good because I have one and it has some good stats, but I'm always obviously looking for better stuff. So next one. Okay, nothing in those ones. Let's just keep hoping for the best here. Getting something good. Nothing yet. Okay, here we go. Can feel something good. Oh, there we go. Whirlwind and a dodge chance, 4.5%. That's pretty good. Oh, and another one back to back. What in the world? Ooh. See, so this sword, the scavenger sword, has pretty good crit chance and, well, it's actually kind of low crit chance, but crit damage increase is also pretty good. But the crit chance, I have one that's like 16% or something like that. You want the higher the better in this. Okay, this is pretty cool. Golden sword. I have never seen this before. On other people I have 57.5%, 14.5% on the golden sword. That one's okay. It's still, I don't know what the ice shield bash is. That could be pretty good. Okay, we got another one. Now this one could be pretty good. The best scavenger sword, 64.5% and 16.5%. This one could actually be pretty decent. Okay, so now it's time for the mythical stuff, and this is really where you can get some really good loot. These are incredibly hard to actually get a hold of, and so you win these through different in-game events or championship within the Grandmaster 3 League, things like that. It's very difficult to get these, and the items are the best in the game if you can get some good stuff out of these. So here we go. We got Ice Wall. So that's a really good skill. 5% dodge. So a little bit more than the 4.5, which is what you usually find in every single situation. 4-star legendary. Let's go ahead and go through these. Here's the next one. We got some boots, a shield, another shield. Nothing in that one. Mythical, come on. We want a mythical. So here's a heroic shield, 3-star. Got some resistance there. Here are some heroic shoulders, really good resistance, and meteor, which is 140 plus skill. And so that's going to give you like tons of damage, especially if you hit a crit. Then we got another helmet, 5.5% dodge, and a little bit of crit chance. This could be a good helmet to have. Once I look at that, here we go. Some more. We got some pants, 5.5 block, 4.5% crit chance. It just kind of depends on what it is and if the skills are better, things like that. If I want to swap out what I have, here's my first mythical, Tyrant's Fang, Toxication Rain, which I think is a really high damage skill, like higher than all mythicals have a really high skill, but this one I think is really good, and with crit it can deal an insane amount of damage. 63%, 16.5%, 440. I mean, this is a really good weapon. Almost all mythical items are. Just depends on what you're going for and what your role is, essentially. Here's another one. Whoa, 71.5% and 19%. So a little bit lower. No, not lower. Higher. This one's insane. This has got insane crit and crit chance. This one might be better. Not might be, it probably is better, even if the skill isn't that high. So that one's insane. Holy smokes. I was like, 19, that's low. But then I was like, oh wait, no, that's insanely high. Okay, here we go. We're gonna open. Okay, here's some gloves. 6% dodge, killing frost. That might be a cage-like one, which is usually insane. So that's gonna be pretty good. And then here we go. 1308, 4% crit chance. So we're getting a lot of these heroic helmets with meteor, which are pretty good. Meteor's a really good skill for like a basic legendary outside of mythic type of thing. Here's another. That's a pretty good crit chance, but now we have mythical, so we know that's better. 9% block. Let's open up. I don't know how many more I have, but we're gonna check them out. Heroic boots, 5.5%. Helmet, 4.5%, ice arrows, and that's it. So we got some insanely good gear now, all from those chests. All right, so let's take a look at this, okay? So we got, this is the one that we got here. Toxication Rain, 158% damage, okay? So way better damage than what I have now. 63, 16.5, so it's basically the same in terms of that, but way better skill. This one is Storm, 152%, but way better crit and crit chance. And so this one is obviously better than this one, even though that one's got the Toxic Rain, which Poison's got a buff, and so it's a little bit better. This thing, and this has a little bit more attack power because of the crit chance, though, and the crit potential. This thing is the one that I'm going to go for. Now, in terms of gloves, I have a high heal on these gloves, and it's got pretty decent resistance. When I equip this, I'm going to gain some dodge chance, but I'll also lose some of that crit damage. But, like I said, you want to prioritize dodge over that, depending on the different stats that it has. So you can see a lot of things are better here. I do lose all of my fire resistance from those gloves, and I lose some of the crit damage bonus there, but I do gain a little bit on the dodge. And actually, because of the skill, I think the skill is worth doing it, because the skill is another really high damage skill that you can't really get, and so on some basic stuff. So I'm going to use that for now. And then I also have a couple different things, and the easiest way is to just kind of go into here, because then you can see things pretty quickly and see all the differences in the stats and stuff like that. So that's going to give me increased dodge by 5%, but I also lose some things. That gives me a bonus to everything, actually, except for ice and block, which I don't really need. That's one I already have, and that one. So I think, let's see what this one is. I think maybe we can go with this one, get a little bit of a boost, and get some increase there. So let's go ahead and equip that one. I think I had that one equipped just for Meteor, and so that's why I had that. Here's some different pants, which I don't think any of these are better than the ones that I have, which I got these ones through the Christmas event. And so, yeah, none of those are better than what I currently have, so I'm just going to keep those ones on. I did get some shields, though, which could be
bonus. A lot of these have, let's see, a lot of these only have 3, whereas you want to get all 4 of the different slots filled of different items. So it's got to increase block. Block is not that great. You want to prioritize dodge over block. And then I get a bunch. So yeah, none of the ones I got are better than what I already have. And so I can actually, I'll go through and disassemble these. Actually, I can just do it now because I'm not going to keep any of these. I'm not going to keep that one. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, I shouldn't do that because some of them I have good resistance. I don't need to go through and get rid of everyone. So less on the dodge, more. So you can see here's an increased resistance for poison. So this one could be really good to have going into the poison dungeon. So we could maybe equip that and try that again. But I think I need, or maybe over 1,000 might be okay. I don't want to probably get rid of any of these, because I need that for the high heal. High heal is very vital in battles, and so I'm going to keep that. So yeah, it looks like I got rid of some stuff and I got some new stuff. Those are going to be really good in different battles, and it's going to really help overall with having these different skills and these different weapons. So the other thing that there is the leaderboards, and the leaderboards rotate every 2 days, and they have different things. So there's different like events essentially that happen, and you get like championship fights, you get like loot box openings, you get dungeon battles, and like you can climb the boards and essentially win. And if you get to the top spot, obviously, or the top 3, you get a mythical chest, which has got 10% chance of mythical. And if you get down here, you get a small mythical chest, which still has a chance, and people get stuff all the time from this. So that's very good to fight for. And then also the last thing, well, there's 2 more things I'll show you, is the mastery tree. So masteries are things that you can unlock as you go along. In every time you level, you get a mastery point. So you can see next time I level over here at the very bottom, after I get all that XP, I'll get 1 mastery point, which I can put into something up here. And so these are different things that like increase your damage, increase your critical strike chance, block, ice damage, increase critical strike chance there. What was that one? Oh, damage. And then dodge, and then like at the very top you got more increased strike chance. You got decrease, you can be more tanky, decreased damage coming in. You can also like bypass people's resistances, and so it's just there's a lot of different things you can do. It's kind of interesting to mess with this and try to figure out what the best one is. I think I have a pretty good one. Then you have clans. So this is my clan right here, and you can do clan battles where you fight another clan, and you get chests and things like that from opening. And then the better you do, you actually get like a clan chest at the end, which has a ton of different items in it. I've never gotten anything good from them, but you get a lot of items that you can disassemble and can increase. And then there's the Xmas event, the Christmas event going on right now, where you can fight Krampus and you get tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of legendaries from this event, and it's pretty cool. And so, like I said, that's clan battles. A lot of things to do in this game. And then there's also at the very top up here the store, and you can buy different items and things like that. You can buy keys, and then you can use the keys to unlock different chests, like the gold chest, which can have different things. And now keys also are used in different ways, like in the dungeon and stuff like that. So as you go along in the dungeon, which I have those shoulder pads equipped, so let's see now if I do better in the dungeon because I have those equipped and because I have better stuff now. You can see how much better I do overall. I think we should do okay with that was one of the new abilities. There's one of the new ones, 5,000. Okay, this is going to be nice. So yeah, you can see like way better damage, way better crit chance stuff because of those new items that I have. And having more resistance now, I think I'll do a little bit better in this dungeon overall. Now, forgive me that little thing on the screen, because that's how I record my games. I can't record any other way other than through my phone, and so that's why the mic might be a little weird. That's why you keep seeing that, because I'm turning it down so you can't see, so you can't hear the the game audio is much and like can't hear my mic essentially. And so if there's any audio issues throughout the video, that would be why. Snowball is a little glitchy where it does that. Sometimes it comes from behind. It's weird. But yeah, we're definitely having a lot better time this time around because of the increased resistance and the new skills. There's the high heal. Nice. That's going to be good. That'll help. I got some dodge. Burn, Naga. He's going to burn over it. Nope, he didn't actually die. Okay, so here's the last guy. Now wait, did we fight the second? No, that was the last one. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so we actually won the fight, and we get a chest, and the chest can have a legendary thing in it and some keys. So, and a Christmas ticket. So, that is the game, Duels. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. I play it like every single day, like multiple times a day. It's just cool, building your character and making him better. So, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed the look at this game. I really enjoy it. I think it's a fun game to play. Guys, check it out for yourself. Tell me what you think. Hopefully you're having a great day. I will see you in the next one.